Welcome
I think, and because all our viewers are foreign, they must not think that we hate them too.
to the worst thing
You're fat and you smell bad.
on the internet.
Tony, if you get a hold of this, dude, I will come work for you.
This is
She wanted to be on our show, that fucking bitch.
Dead Air.
I think you want to bone this broad.
I'm just gonna jump right in. Welcome to Dead Air here.
Hey, this is my fucking
How's
job.
that-
Did you
how's
start this shit?
Yeah. How's everybody doing? You were missing some good shit with Emily. Emilee's here, by the way.
Are your pants wet?
It's
I-
paint.
But
you can make them what?
yeah. There's only two microphones, and Emily's
You gotta
here,
cut
so
that out.
I'm not cutting that out. You were talking about her pouring her coffee on your pants. It's cool.
No, I didn't spill it. I just
Look,
touched
woman.
it and it was a little wet.
You're in the studios, okay? No talking. Well, spoken to. Welcome.
You know, they have a good thing going on, Mad Men. Those bitches are in their place.
Using crack or whatever the fuck they're doing.
That's the show we should start watching.
We did.
Well, we did. It's fucking boring as shit.
Well, apparently the first season sucks ass to begin with.
You know, and we're still trying to watch Game of Thrones, which I contend is highly over fucking rated.
Agreed.
You, come over here.
You're supposed to agree. You're a woman. You're not.
Yeah, I don't really want
to have an opinion.
You don't want.
To
Yeah,
have- to
John's
have
looking
an
at
opinion.
titties and vaginas.
I'm
and
currently looking at
fucking.
bicycle jerseys, so.
I'm not looking at anything really exciting, to be honest. It's just a lot of this
So I gotta
technical
sit here by
bullshit
myself,
that I gotta
huh?
look at.
Interesting.
Well, I have to make sure everything's not crazy peaking or crazy dropping, and I gotta look at this
Your
thing.
only
and
job is to sit there and press play, and you fuck
Oh.
that up.
I gotta.
All
I
you
gotta
gotta do
look
is
at
all
stuff.
you've got to do is press the red button.
I fucked that. Yeah, shut the fuck up. See that peak gets bad.
All you've got to do is press the red fucking button.
Yeah.
And then press the square gray button at the end.
It's yellow. Okay.
Yellow, gray,
yellow.
it's all the same.
Okay. Okay.
Man, my phone's fully charged.
Well, I'm not gonna do anything. So here.
So you had a speculum in your vagina recently.
Yes, I had a speculum in my vagina.
Was it a clear plastic see-through one or like a
didn't really
fancy
see it.
metal? Was it cold?
It was cold. It was uncomfortable, and it was very.
Did they use like any super doctor lubricant that you can't
No,
buy
they
in stores?
didn't, and it
They
hurt.
just jammed it in there.
They just no.
They just
bite the pillow
spread
up,
you
go in
open,
and dry,
threw it in
dude.
there, and said, "All right, let's see what your cervix looks like."
They didn't like rub your clit, get you a little wet first.
No.
No, they can't. Well, I mean, if I was doctor,
No,
I
and
don't
a
know
nurse
what I'd
had
do,
to
but
come in and make sure that he wasn't diddling me.
really.
So there was 2 people in the room.
So he's down in there, and she's got like a magnifying glass, just making sure.
More like the hard hat with the little light on it.
Did you shave?
I did not.
So 2 random strangers are getting ready to diddle you, and you don't even shave.
Well, one of them.
Because
was
let's
a
be honest,
stranger.
they're diddling you. They're
I mean,
sticking
he was-
objects inside you. They're
Playing with me
looking.
a little, yeah.
You know, they're playing around with these 2-foot Q-tips. They're diddling you. Let's not mince words here.
Did he kind of nibble on your labia a little bit?
He did not.
So you were disappointed, is
A
what you're
little.
saying.
I'm a
You
little
you
disappointed.
paid for that doctor visit. Hopefully you paid for it. You didn't use no fucking Obamacare, and you didn't get your money's worth.
Well, I mean, I guess I did. I got a shot in the butt, so I don't have babies. You want to see my Band-Aid? It's cute.
Yeah, we do.
We are all gonna see Emilee's butt.
Well, not my butt, but you don't want to see that. Where
Well-
is it?
Oh shit.
Where is it?
You don't want to see my butt, but it's all
It's
colors.
See, you don't know what we want
why.
to see.
Why is your ass colorful?
Because I enjoy the fair beating every now and then.
Fair.
Yeah. You're the star. Say something.
I don't know what to say.
You talking to the fucking microphone?
Have you
I'm
never
basically waiting for you
used
guys-
have you never used words before in sentences?
Of course I have. I'm just waiting for you guys to
You're
talk
nothing
shit in front of
complicated.
me so I can actually hear it.
Oh well, I heard a story recently.
Really?
I can't remember if it was from you or the captain. It might have been some
It was
combination.
probably from Sean.
The captain.
I'm not
It
gonna
was,
call him the captain.
well, you might want to because apparently he's your only friend. So you might want to respect the captain. So I'm just browsing on Facebook one day. It's something I do quite habitually, and I feel I have no shame on it. I love Facebook.
There's a big phallic object next to your face. You should be fucking happy.
And it's dark. It's dark as night.
I don't like black meat. Are you joking?
Well, this is the same material that speculum was probably made out of. Plastic, hard molded,
I mean,
sharp edges.
That's a lot of dead air. I'm going to have to cut that
It's
out.
pretty similar. That's the title of our show. We're allowed to do that. Which is probably something we need to talk about. Just because that's the name of the show doesn't mean that that's something we have to abide by.
No, we just kind of stopped talking for a while because I don't know why.
So Michael Cera makes their lady bits, as you
Tremble.
put it, tremble.
Yes.
Like Gandalf tremble, or like
Earthquake
like-
tremble.
this is,
Yeah.
I'm sure not many people have said that about Michael Cera.
Are you
So
joking?
you're in some sort of minority, extreme minority. I mean, these are references or phrases usually, saved for Channing Tatum, whose right index finger has more attractiveness in it than the combined people of this block.
He is pretty fucking hot. I'd do him if I was gay.
He does not do it for me. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's easy to have 10% body fat when you're 5'8" and weigh 170 pounds. So fuck that
The
guy.
captain says find a damn job.
Why did you leave Pizza
The place.
Little Caesars?
Because.
Was it because they gave your job to somebody else?
We already told the story on the fucking air, so I don't see what the point of this is.
Why do you guys shit talk me? Like, why can't you just not talk about me?
What would we talk about?
I don't know.
Hey, you're dodging our question.
I fucking quit because they were fucking scummy pieces of shit. Working 13-hour shifts with no break.
So you didn't like your job, so you just
Who
quit
the
it.
fuck likes working at Little Caesars?
I
that
would.
sound like your
I
dream
love
job?
pizza.
Do you like Little Caesars pizza?
Yeah, I do actually.
I'm so very sorry.
It's good.
Can you not shove that up my
It's
nose?
not bad. And you can get a 2-liter right there in the store.
For like $3.
Well, I mean, I'm too lazy to walk over to Dollar Store.
Right next door.
I gotta go around the corner though and walk in, and I have to be in there, and it's dirty. At least I know Little Caesars is probably, hopefully, might be kind of sanitary.
Not that one, no.
I mean, I've seen the
Okay,
ladies
first
who
of all,
work
we
there.
cannot say that. We can't get ourselves sued, so you have to kind of keep...
I've seen the ladies
You
who
Why are you
work
gonna
there.
be sued?
Yeah, who's gonna... Dude,
Because I'm being honest.
80
and telling the
people
truth?
listen to this show worldwide. None of them have any clout with anything. Half of them probably don't even have high-speed internet.
Speaking of which, this is going to be the most listened to episode in Istanbul because they love you. The Istanbulians.
What, they love my saggy ass?
Apparently, because all the Istanbulians are probably underfed and have no ass. And they love the white girls that kidnap them, rape them, and such.
It's one of my favorite subgenres of pornography. Actually, I don't watch a lot of street walking shit. Because I don't believe it to actually be real. Like if there was a site where I knew they were just going up to random bitches and be like, listen, I'll give you $800, let me put my dick in your ass. Oh, and my buddies too. That I would get behind.
I might get behind that.
But, I've seen too much of, I knew beforehand, and then we filmed it. It's like, yeah, okay, now I have no interest. I can't even... That's useless.
Hi, Emily, how you doing?
I mean, I'm fine, I guess.
Now, you see how when I talk, how it's like this, and when you talk, it's like that?
Sorry.
Step it up.
Do you want me to scream?
Talk a little bit louder.
This is how I talk.
You could try some sort of equal arrangement between the space of your heads and the microphone.
No.
Instead of this uselessness.
See, these microphones are pieces of shit, so
They're not that bad.
you have to kind of like deep
Oh,
throat in
do you
and
want to
hear
record
shit.
this without them?
No, that's even worse. We should probably step it up and buy a third, and probably a fucking technical shit no one cares about. Somebody cares about the show to begin with, unless they're in
Technical
Istanbul.
shit's the business.
No, I don't understand. What, like, the Istanbul people, they fucking love us. I don't understand why.
I'll tell you why.
Now, look, I looked up how to fucking say their names. How to say... No, shut the fuck up and don't look at the cats. That's you. That's how you say thank you for listening to Dead Air in Istanbulian. Turkish, apparently. So.
Ooh, my mortal enemies.
Yeah, because you're from some other jerk-off country in that area.
Romania.
Romania, which is that even a real country?
No, it's not. It's like one of those Vakia countries, or one of those stands. They don't really count. And no one really cares about them anyway.
The look of displeasure on Emilee's face.
Well, that look of displeasure isn't a look of displeasure. It's a look of pointless nationalism.
She's like, I'm sitting in a bed
It's like,
and
listen,
I'm not
you
getting
can sit
fucked.
here- I can sit here, talk all the shit I want about fucking Mexico. Well, and they deserve it.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna get offended. Because why should you?
Because Mexico fucking sucks. That's why my
Have
family's
you
here.
ever been there?
Fuck no.
Will you ever go there?
They'll kill me.
Under any circumstance,
They'll kill
will
me.
you ever go there?
They will
You've
kill me.
never been to Mexico?
Why would I go to Mexico?
It's like the most dangerous place for an American to go.
That's just not true, but that's okay.
No, it is. You can
Have you been
take
to real
a plane.
Mexico? I've been to fucking Tijuana.
You could take a
I was
plane.
over the border.
That hardly counts.
Yeah.
It's still safe over there.
Go to Mexico City. Go to Studio Azteca when fucking Cruz Azul plays the bimbo team. And you know what I'm talking about. The red and white jersey that says bimbo on it. They're represented by bread, which is actually pretty good bread. I'm not going to ever go to Poland. They don't have electricity. They don't.
You know, actually, people in Poland do listen to this as
They
well.
do. And they talk shit.
They do.
They herd goats. That's right, bitch. You're a fucking goat herder.
We haven't actually heard from the not happy person in a while. Not since like number 4. I think they gave up.
That's because the government found out that they had their internet and their fan on at the same time. And it took away their goats, so now they can't make any shillings.
Shillings, really?
They got monopoly money like Canada. It's all colorful and shit, and there's the children on it. Running around playing.
You know, we brought you over here in hopes that you'd make this show better because Istanbulians love you. And
So did you really go to a video game convention just to sleep with 3 guys you met on the internet?
No.
Because this is what I heard.
From who?
You know who.
internet.
Vince.
I did not sleep with 3 guys.
So in
It
this
was only 2, to be fair.
Okay.
Shut the
Okay.
fuck up.
Okay. Well, if it was 3, then I would believe you. I would just think it was 4 because I hate odd numbers, and well, then that makes it look even worse just by my virtue of my hatred for odd numbers.
Look, man, she's a lady. She knows what she likes. She'll go and get it, unless it's like.
So you like Breaking Bad?
I do like Breaking Bad.
Have you ever seen Dexter?
Did we not just have this discussion?
Have you
It
ever
wasn't
seen
recorded.
Dexter?
I've seen Dexter.
How much of it?
All 8 seasons.
All right.
How
I'm
many
sure you
episodes are in
think
each season?
Breaking Bad is
I
better
wanna
than
say
Dexter.
12.
Breaking Bad better than Dexter.
No.
Fuck yes.
Now, to be fair, I've never actually finished Breaking Bad because I lost interest because it sucked ass after they blew up the black dude.
Oh,
You-
Gus.
You know what sucked ass? It's a really shitty final season. That people are like,
Season
oh my
5
god,
of Breaking Bad.
it's so awesome.
Are you
It's so
joking?
great. No, I'm not.
Are you?
I never.
Season 5 was like the best fucking season.
I see, and here's what.
Season 1.
Here's my scale. of-
Season 1 was fucking boring.
No, it
It's
wasn't.
just, oh, I have cancer.
It was awesome.
I have fucking cancer.
Robert.
What the fuck is that?
Robert.
He'll ignore it. Just ignore it because he's going to ignore it for
And
like
then,
the
and
next
then
2
his
hours.
computer's gonna go off.
Which he'll ignore.
I never lost sleep over. I never was like, this file has to download so I can watch this episode. No. I lost count. Me and Julia got in a fucking SmackDown brawl over Dexter.
Are we talking actual SmackDown brawl?
We're talking,
Domestic abuse.
to put it lightly.
We're talking domestic abuse at Dead Air.
Oh, it's a common theme lately of this show. We haven't had any domestic abuse for almost a month.
So let's incriminate ourselves more. Why
Oh,
not?
I'll gladly incriminate myself. When I finished watching,
You know I'm going to
Breaking
upload
Bad,
this regardless of what you say.
That's okay.
Okay.
She knows what happened. She was there.
Okay.
When I finished watching
But
Breaking
the cops
Bad,
don't know what happened. Now they're
it
gonna know
was
for
like
sure.
an 8-hour marathon. I was doing the last season. Like, all right, I want to finish this so I can get back to Dexter, because it's such a superior show. And
Are you playing with your tit?
No, it's my boob gum.
Can I play with your tit?
boop.
No.
Can I do it if I do it anyway?
You don't just keep gum, on you.
I did
don't
my
chew gum.
tits.
I don't have any pockets. I mean, I guess I do have pockets.
I don't chew gum.
Can we see your piercing?
Yeah,
No,
what's
you
it-
cannot.
Well, I've already. You showed me that picture.
Can I see the piercing? John can't see it.
What
Okay.
picture?
What picture?
What
It's
picture?
a top-down view.
I didn't show him shit.
Are you talking about my nipples?
Yeah. I didn't show him.
Oh, I
It
thought
wasn't
you-
me.
Oh.
That one too, if you want to show us
You've
that
got a
one.
vaginal piercing. Did you go the little baby route and just get the hood pierced? Did you go the full woman route and
Why would I want to lose all sensitivity? That's like the stupidest fucking thing a woman could ever do.
I'm pretty sure I could think of stupider things. Like marrying a black man. Getting pregnant by a black guy and not getting aborted. Talking to a black guy. Going outside at night.
You can't see
Eating
him.
a phallic object. Being a woman. Probably tops the list.
We all
Not doing what a man tells you to do no matter what. Especially if he's a Muslim.
Okay.
This is the first lady. Fucking.
No, we had that Mexican broad in here.
I never uploaded that one.
Oh, and Jacqueline.
She wasn't on it, was she?
Yeah.
I never uploaded that one either. Apparently.
I don't think she said much though.
I might have to find that one.
Julia, appeared in phone.
She appeared in person a couple times too.
Did she?
Yeah, but she was boring as shit. Worst lady guest ever.
Oh shit, she's not gonna say anything. That's.
To be fair, neither is Emily. That's the reason she came over here, because she didn't come over to get DP'd.
I did not.
Which, in case you did, there's a
box of condoms over there.
Box of condoms over there.
It's not pointlessly large.
But I'm gonna guess that if you said that you've got the Debo shot, I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
Yes.
I knew it. I could spot him a mile away.
You mean because I showed you the Band-Aid?
No.
Dead air.
Dead air. Let's talk about the show for a minute.
Okay, this is me and him time. You just sit there and look passable.
Whatever you look like with that thing in your hair, and your hippie rimmed glasses.
Yeah.
Because apparently metal's not good enough for anyone.
Well, to be fair, I don't think mine are metal either.
Probably got a metal wire in
It might be. It might be.
Look at it.
Yeah.
If you can see it.
I can. Yeah, there's some metal in there. But it's a lot of plastic.
Yeah.
And they're kind of dirty.
Yeah. All right, calm down, buddy Holly.
Okay.
I cannot get over this. I just don't see how people think Breaking Bad is so much better. I don't get it.
You.
I don't get it.
Well,
I don't get it. They should have just ended that show after like 4. It's a good show. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad at all. It's a great show. It's a wonderfully well written show. It's got good actors.
stop.
People were telling me, and I heard this before. This is why I started watching Dexter, because I heard the ending was so bad. It was just
Of Breaking Bad or Dexter?
Of Dexter. I heard it was so awful. I was like, well,
It was sad.
now I gotta watch it.
Spoilers, everybody.
Oh yeah, no alert. It's just gonna happen. I was like, all right. So I'm getting ready for it. I'm on the last season. I'm going through. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. Everyone's being killed there. He's just killing people in the street. He's not doing. He's just fuck it. You're dead. You're dead. Blah blah. No, Deb's killing people now.
She killed one person.
Deb's killing person now. People are dying all over the place. And then it gets to the ending, and he drives his boat away. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. This whole season
I cried.
has been going to him meeting that stupid bitch, and he drives into the, I'm like, this is bull. And then
Just kidding. He's not dead.
I see this guy, and I'm like, that's it. That's his gait. That's how he walks. I want to make sure though, there's not some weird thing going on. Like it's just some random scene in the woods.
With a fucking lumberjack.
And like there he is. He sacrificed. He finally killed himself to save someone. This is fucking awesome.
He didn't die.
Yes, he
It's a
did.
metaphor, bitch.
Oh.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
He gave
Technically.
up his
He's alive.
entire life.
He
gave
wrecked
up
his...
who he is as a person,
Okay.
so his child could live
With the crazy
in
cunt.
Argentina. not even Brazil. Well,
Attractive blonde lady in Argentina. You know she's getting raped.
oh, she was hot.
Oh, she was getting raped for sure.
See, the character they should have kept on was that Aide Masuka had. They kept her for like 3 episodes. I was like, this is gonna be fucking fantastic. This broad looks good. She's got a fat ass. She's got a nice face. And then she's gone. And who did they replace her with?
His
The
daughter.
fucking-
His daughter.
That was later.
No. They replaced her with the dude. They replaced this nice, fine piece of ass with a tall, gangly guy. And then his daughter comes along like, he's gonna fuck his daughter. And he won't know it until later. But he doesn't.
Oh shit! What'd the captain say?
Because I'm proudly unemployed. Fucking douchebag.
He's unemployed.
I'm unemployed.
Why would you do that? That's funny.
Because nobody needs to know that I'm unemployed besides the few people that already do.
Well, everyone in Istanbul fucking knows.
Yeah, they know. The entire 35 people who live there.
35.
People in Poland and all those other bullshit countries now know. They're shaming you right now. They're fucking sacrificing goats and shit. Goats, not ghosts. So you can get a job.
The reason why I didn't like Breaking Bad so much, it's spectacular final season, was that whole storyline with those fucking Nazis was so weak.
Storyline's
sauce.
out there. I never actually watched the last season, so you're gonna ruin it for me. That's not cool.
Oh, I don't give a shit. How many things have you ruined for me?
0.
Really?
Well, you can't play Final Fantasy games because you saw me beat them. That's about it.
Yeah, maybe I wanted to do that. You ever think about that? Ever think about that?
Nah, those games are too hard to beat. They're too hard to play.
Ever think about that?
Shut the fuck up.
Ever think about that? Yeah, I want to play Final Fantasy.
Something about choking on a cock.
Well, we've already talked about that story.
Emilee keeps trying to deep throat my mic out of habit, it looks like.
Because you're shoving it in my face.
That's all it takes?
That doesn't mean you gotta. That your natural response should be.
Say something.
In case you guys are wondering, I pursed my lips and quickly turned my head.
Open wide.
Now she's going against her natural desire to take the mic.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's what they all say at first when they're like 13. And then they just give in. And then by the time they're 16, they're ruined. But you hope they're not, but they are, and you know it. But some of them aren't.
Gonna have to at least angle the mic towards your face.
Who, me?
Yeah. Because you did break it already.
It's that time. It's my favorite season right now in weather. It's the season where 16 and 17-year-old girls decide to start dressing like whores and walk around.
Sean's mad because I'm here.
Sean's mad whenever I'm here when he comes here. Although he did share his pizza with me a couple days ago.
Okay, the captain. He kind of Bible.
He paints a very bad picture of you.
The captain Bible.
You
no,
both do. To be honest.
he Bible blocked me last time, so
we can't.
fuck that
You
guy.
can't tell the Bible blocking story because we already told it.
I know. I'm just saying he Bible. That's why I'm gonna say he Bible blocked me. So fuck the captain. Bastard doesn't realize. Get the fuck out. As we're fucking exchanging verses.
Were you exchanging verses or were you exchanging chapters?
Mostly verses because you
Just
said
short little, couple verses here, a couple verses there.
Yeah, I read John 1
See,
through
you
John
understand
5.
we live in a state where marijuana is legal.
There was no marijuana. It was reading the Bible. If I get drug tested right now, the only thing they'll find in me is me being high on life.
Oh, God.
High on life and God and my country, because I'm a patriot.
And tetrahydrochloride.
Patriot.
And nicotine.
And they'll find nicotine, too. Besides that, only God, life, and love of my country.
And alcohol.
And alcohol.
So.
Anything else? That's God, my country, and whatever else I said.
So depressants, nicotine, whatever medication you stole from your grandma.
None of this ever occurred.
So as a woman, when you go for this whatever exam,
Vaginal probing.
Okay, yeah. When they go to rape you for science, how do you feel?
Pretty uncomfortable.
Like, are you nervous, sweaty hands? Are you trying to look at the bright lights above you?
Yes, and then they try to make conversation with you.
He tries to talk. So he's down up.
He's like, it's lunchtime.
He's swirling Q-tips in you. And he's
2 foot long Q-tips, yes.
He's been kind of stressed out.
See the problem with John here. See how it's all flax and the microphone's nowhere near.
Shut the fuck up, you fat Mexican. I almost called you a spick. You're not spick. He asks you how your day's going,
Yeah.
My hand's cold, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
How's work?
cold plastic.
Did that make you uncomfortable when he asked you about work?
No. I mean, I told him I had no job.
Did he ask how you're
He
paying
says,
for
hey,
this?
I'll do it
Kick
for
you
free,
out?
but we gotta go to my house.
I have money. I'm not a broke ass bitch.
Is that a turn of phrase people use now? It sounds like
What
a
do you
phrase.
mean now? Who hasn't said that?
Me.
Excuse me.
Like,
Just,
are people using it as an acronym? Like, look at these babs. Look
No,
at
but
these
that's pretty
poached.
good.
Okay, all right, check this out. So on Memorial Day, I wake up roughly 8, 9 o'clock. The niggas in the building next to us are on their porch.
Are they Babs?
No. I mean, they probably sell drugs. They all have really nice cars and fat rims.
Fat rims.
Yeah, they're huge. All right. So they're out there. Nothing suspicious. Nothing strange. Black people sit on their porch, tot out. It's a common occurrence. It's noon.
Audibly laugh, preferably.
It's noon. They're still there now. Me and Julia, we're paying close attention because I'm trying to turn her into to admit how racist she actually is.
You're watching them.
Well, you've seen it.
Habitat.
She is as racist as me. She's going to admit it.
There was a little black boy on TV. She's like, ew.
It's like, it's gross. So they've been there for 3 hours. They haven't left, and I'm thinking they got to start leaving soon. Their 40's got to be getting close to empty. They got to go cop. All right.
I don't know what that means.
They got white kids to sell fucking shitty dope too. They're still there. 3 o'clock, still there. 6 o'clock, still there. Now I'm like, all right, I got shit to do. I got some television to watch. I check intermittently. They're still there, in the same spots, mind you. They haven't moved. They've been paying close attention because there's a guy in a white shirt sitting on a ledge. He's in the same place. He probably moved, go take a piss because he drank that fucking 40, so he's got to pee. Unless he's got a stadium buddy on his leg. It's midnight. I'm not okay. They're still there. It's a holiday. They probably don't work anyway. Collect disability, all that bullshit. Their back hurts. 2 in the morning, still there. Now it's like, wow, they've been there for a long fucking time. I go to bed at 6 in the morning. They are still there on their porch, monkeying it up.
They got drugs to sell.
See, that's the thing. I don't think they sell drugs.
You just claimed that they did.
No, I didn't claim that they did. They probably do. They're black.
Wow.
It's not like apples and oranges here. If it's a banana, it comes from a tree. But hey, maybe it doesn't. I wake up Tuesday.
More dead air.
No, there's no dead air.
There's a good 2 seconds of it.
I wake up Tuesday. All right, we're roughly 2, 3 o'clock.
Stop.
They're not there. I understand. All right, they're sleeping. They've had a hard day of living off the government. Later that evening, they come out. And they stay out there all day. Now, here's where it culminates. Bad parenting, staying on the porch all day, monkeying it up, doing drugs, drinking 40s. Julia looks out the window yesterday. and she says, hey, look at that little naked black baby. I look at them and was like, I gotta see this little naked black baby.
Yeah, nobody understood what you said until right now. Why are you looking at naked black babies first off?
There was a naked black baby standing in the window.
Did it have a huge wiener? Does that happen at birth?
No, nobody had a nappy fro. I'm sorry. He's standing in the window, like, ah. I'm like,
are we talking legit naked or diaper?
no, he's naked. He's butt-ass naked. And we can see in their whole apartment. He's running around.
How old is this kid, did you say?
He's probably 18 months old.
And he already had like a 10-inch cock, right?
His baby dick was so big that
they're born with it.
That when he went to walk, he had to whip this shit over his shoulders and then tie a knot around his waist. And then just for safe measure, he had to hold the rest in his left hand. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Pause. Bye. Oh, my God. I apologize for that. There was an emergency.
So, I go outside, start putting my shit in her car. And I say hi to the little black baby. I'm like, hey, little black baby. He's like, hey.
So he's gay.
No, he's happy. He's playing in a window. And I notice there's like 60 video games thrown outside on the street. And I pick one up. I'm like, oh, I'll give this to Teddy. No. But then I go back outside. I'm like, you know what? There's a black guy sitting on the porch. He probably knows this baby. Baby's probably holding for him.
But he's naked.
Oh, they can do it.
Just pops out in the club. So I gather him up. I bring him to the black guy. I'm like, this came from a window with a black baby throwing him out.
You picked up a naked black baby?
No, the video games he threw out the window. They're probably stolen. And he's like, "What you talking about, man?" I'm like, "There's a black kid throwing discs out the window. I don't know. You're out in the front. Maybe you're at the." He's like, "Nah, man. I say I know. I'm like, I have to interpret this now. I don't speak ghetto slang." So then he's speaking hardcore Ebonics. Hey, he's like, "Nah, man. I say I'm just
G-Bonics,
baby, yeah,
so
man.
E-Bonics.
Marijuana." And at the end, as I'm walking away, he goes from total Ebonics, total black trash nigger, to "Thank you, sir."
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Like, well, isn't that sweet? He's a nice guy. I should buy him a 40. And that's what I thought. That when I go back there this week, I need to buy him for because he was so polite. He called me sir.
So
I thought it was great.
So, this guy was probably an alcoholic.
To be fair, just because he drinks every day, a lot, and leaves a naked black kid running around, throwing shit out the window, I was kind of scared that if I didn't do that, the people who owned that kid, or who would claim him as a dependent,
Yeah.
we're gonna like,
This story's going nowhere because it's full of
we're
laughter.
gonna like kill him. Yeah, but I thought it was funny because he just went from total nigger to "Thank you, sir." Like how black comedians talk about white people talking is
Yeah.
how he was talking at the very end.
So he tried to talk white.
I think that might be how he actually talks.
Indubitably, sir.
And he turns on.
John,
Yeah.
we
It
are
starts flooding into the
intermission
basement.
again. So, I apologize for this. I know it's kind of killing everything, but that's okay. I'll continue shortly, so just
Okay,
continue
well.
listening.
And
Okay.
to put it in, I'll give it a little bit of perspective. I know I googled the area of Rockford that I live in, and apparently it's the most dangerous part. Like by far. Like, yeah, that's why it's so cheap. It's so fucking cheap. But
Well, black baby's like he's packing heat, not just
dude,
a
no,
massive black penis.
he's not just packing a Glock and and a jab in his butthole. He's packing a dick so big that if you were to see the little black baby and change his diaper, you would think, "I've got to fuck this kid."
An 18-month-old?
To be fair, he might be like 16 months. I'll just give him some credit.
Whatever guy made your ass all colorful is probably not packing nearly as much as a little black boy.
This little black baby, I wanted to chop his dick off and attach and sew it to mine. Just like, yep.
Half black.
Well, see, and now therein lies the issue with the spandex and me being a
Spandex guy.
spandex guy, and
Decently endowed fellow.
yeah, I get an erection in my spandex. It's not good. It's not pretty. It's not attractive, and it's not subtle. I can't go into the fucking store to buy a candy bar. I've got to pull that shit up in the top of the spandex, put my shirt down over it, and walk with my arm in front of me. I couldn't imagine being a black guy. It must be torture. No, and here's something I've been wanting to talk about on this stupid fucking show for a long time.
Okay.
These fucking dudes are like, "I wish my penis was bigger." Do you really? Do you really?
I wouldn't mind an extra inch or two.
Do you like do you like the thought of walking around and you just got this thing poking out in your pants?
It might be kind of cool, gag a bitch.
No, it's not. No, I'm talking about just the general appearance when you walk around in fucking society.
I'd be walking
Bottom bop.
like sideways and my dick's laying me down and shit.
You gotta walk with your hand in your pocket, hold that shit in there. You gotta go to the bathroom, put it in between your belt and your pants, stand there for 5 minutes.
To be fair, I think little dick dudes have to do that too.
Little dick guys don't know the plight
See,
of the endowed person.
I need to meet a little dick motherfucker because I'm not exactly well endowed, but it's not exactly under endowed either. So it's kind of in the middle.
Have you when you see a porn video with a really hot broad and then you see that
Packing a dick like mine,
tiny
upsetting.
dick, you're like, nope, not watching.
under
this
8
one.
inches, it's like what the fuck.
I know it says she's 16, but I'm not watching it. I want to, but he just kind of see. And there's a comedian who's got a joke I really appreciate. He's like, "So you're not gay, huh?" He's like, "No, I'm not a fucking faggot." He's like, "You like watch porn, right?" He's like, "Yeah." You like what? Well, no. Would you rather watch a little dick or a big dick? He's like, no, I want to see a fucking big ass fucking dick plowed a bra. He's like, I did not know that about myself. What comedian?
We give credit, but we don't know who it is.
I know who it is. I know it's not a black guy either. Oh, it's a Ron White joke from his special. They call me Tater Salad. They call my son Tater Tot. It's a good joke.
It's not. Why aren't you looking for a job?
Why don't you have any
Appease the
friends?
captain. Where are your friends at?
I don't have friends.
So Julia has more friends than you. This is not good.
Well, she has the captain, and she has that one, like, 6'5" bitch.
You have a 6'5" friend?
Samantha?
Does she play basketball?
She's like 5'11".
Point is, she's taller than the majority of people in this room.
So is her boyfriend like a super tall guy, or
She's a lesbian.
does she fuck
She's not a
guys
lesbian.
shorter than her?
I don't know.
What
I
do you
don't
mean you
keep
don't
track
know?
of her sexual history.
So women don't talk about this kind of stuff?
I mean, we talk about
So is
who we
this a
sleep
myth?
with, but
Is
like
this a myth? But
we don't
but
talk
if-
about their height.
But if you talk about who
Just
they
their
sleep
length.
with, then you do
Yeah.
keep track of each other's sexual history or your browsing history,
Yes.
if you will. And you can't delete that cache. Those cookies are there forever.
What kind of porn do you watch?
I don't watch porn.
You're a liar.
Get off our show.
I don't watch
Get off our
porn. I
show.
just reblog it on Tumblr.
Get off our show.
So do you, like, rub one out? Like, when you decide you want to masturbate a little bit, how do you do it?
I go get fucked. I don't masturbate
Why? It's the best.
because I
No
would
one can
rather
do it
get
better than
fucked.
yourself.
You see...
Now you know I'm going to take an Adam Carolla point of view on this.
Yeah, probably. Well, listen to everything Adam Carolla's ever been in. Unlike...
Podcast one.
He doesn't... No, he's on
The Ace
Carolla
Network.
Digital. Yeah, he doesn't exactly need our plugs, but listen to him. Because I said so. Say
See,
something.
Masturbation is just better. Every time. Every single time. Why? Because no one knows how to do it better than yourself. No one. No one.
You are a woman, correct?
Yes.
Well,
You claim to be-
No.
I would be informed of that. This is true. Okay, I'm going to explain something to you.
No. Oh shit.
You need to explain it to all of womankind for us.
What?
For a guy, meaning me and or John,
And or.
And mostly
do I
and.
have like a second choice?
sometimes. See, they're all like, why is my man watching porn? It ain't
It's
good
fucking
enough.
awesome.
Because, for me, masturbation and sex are two completely different things. They are not related
When you were fucking Corinne, were you thinking about Corinne?
most of the time.
What?
Wow.
most of the time.
Wow.
So when these these streetwalkers, when they penetrate you, now you're not, tell me you're not thinking about them. Like when
You think of Michael Cera pounding her in the ass instead.
Well, when Captain League of Legends tries to go in for the B, are you thinking about him or are you thinking about Michael Cera?
Well, it depends on who it is.
What's your predominant average?
What are we talking about by average here?
I guess I'm thinking about them.
Yeah, whenever I would
Does
like
that make
fondle
me a
Emily, I'd be
horrible
thinking
person?
about Emily too.
Does that make me a horrible person?
Yeah, who do you think? Let's
Who
just
do you
not
think,
let's
though?
just not continue this story.
Audrey
here.
Hollander, Cody Lane, Vicky Vett, Lisa Sparks,
That's awful.
some random girl I
You
saw
talking
at the
Lisa Sparks
supermarket.
post really fat or pre really fat?
Pretty really fat.
Okay, where she has a gangbang record and all that shit.
Hmm I think it's like 900 guys.
Oh fuck, you're in a
Now,
single
do you
day.
think you can top that?
No.
She's
And I
also
don't
got,
want
she's
to.
also got the Bukkake record.
Does
That's
she
like
really?
it's like 1,200.
That's disgusting.
It's guys just standing in a row like around a block, just all jerking off like one after a. At the end, she doesn't look like a glazed donut. She looks like the bowl of glaze. It's I've never actually watched it, but I've seen clips.
Okay, so back to this masturbating thing. It's kind of like eating and drinking, where they kind of serve similar purposes, but they're completely different things, right? So you need to spread the word to all women that masturbating for a dude is nothing to do with them.
It has
It has nothing to do with them at all.
And when you masturbate, does it have anything to do with some guy?
Sometimes.
Okay, no, you're wrong.
Now, Michael Cera
You're
doesn't
wrong.
count.
You're wrong.
I think about guys.
It's not about thinking about the guy. It has to do with you want to come, correct?
Yeah.
When you masturbate, that's your end goal.
Pick up the fucking microphone.
You go into, whatever you do, you go into your masturbating thing, I'm going to ejaculate, it's going to be fucking awesome, and then
I
I'm
don't
gonna,
ejaculate.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go get a nice coffee.
I got that covered.
All right, so you've already covered the prerequisite for the iced coffee today.
Okay, so when you do it, you do like a guy does, where you just go straight to the fucking like anal pounding. Or do you create a story leading up to the anal pounding?
Fuck story.
Yeah, what the
It
fuck
has
are
to
you
be
talking about?
really good for me to stick
I'm
with
saying,
the
do
story.
you have to explain why you are currently rubbing one out, thinking about this guy pounding in the ass? You're just like, I'm just gonna start thinking about pounding in the ass, rubbing your shit.
I just kind of do it.
You don't care why the guy's actually there at all.
Well, no, a better way to answer the question is, or to ask the question is, what do you do when you can't fall asleep?
Usually drink.
Think about what you say here. The captain is a listener.
He knows.
But what do you do if you're bored?
Drink. Play video games. Eat.
Masturbation doesn't fall into
I
that?
told you I'd rather get fucked.
As would I, but occasionally, sometimes he.
Well, see, I mean, of course you're a woman. If you want to go get some dick, all you gotta do is wake up.
We gotta work for that
That's it.
shit.
Well, I gotta lie and manipulate an elaborate web of lies and bullshit a very beautiful, well-lined tapestry just to get a titty. All you got to do is just wake the fuck up and breathe. You don't gotta shit, shower, shave, do your hair. You could slather yourself in bird shit, and you will find a guy in a 500 square foot radius who will fuck you. Now, if I do that, I'll go to jail. Well, because I'll be going up around like, hey, you want some dick? Like, it's bird.
That game doesn't work for us. Every time you want to get laid, you're gonna do
See,
fucking
and
go
that's
like
why
that,
women
and it happens.
can be whores and men cannot. Because it's not up to us. It's not up to some guy if you want to get fucked. It's up to you. You've made that decision. Whether it was prior to that, where you are in the same vicinity, or immediately at some random point in time. It's your decision. Now, I feel bad for you if you leave it up to someone else, but hey, that's your own personal issue that you got to sort out, on your own time. We don't give a shit.
So how are interviewing skills since you are our first technical interview?
Shit.
Do we live up to our reputation?
Would you like our interviewing skills to increase instantaneously?
We'll take our clothes off.
I'm okay.
Can you take yours off?
No.
I'll take my clothes off.
Please
I'm
don't.
very comfortable
Please don't.
with my skin. Look at that.
This has happened before.
That's a
with
well-fed
the
belly right
captain
there.
here.
So, do you prefer sleeping with people that you know, or do you just go out on the street and like, hey, do you play League of Legends?
Are you joking? I don't
No.
I don't sleep with anyone. I don't know what the fuck gave you that idea.
I'm the example there.
You and the captain.
Me and the captain?
Yes, you and the captain.
Shut the fuck, either one of us.
Every time you share a story about Emilee, it's like a trio.
Who's number 3?
No, wait, I'm trying to think. Every time there's a story involving you, that little, 3 foot, what's her face?
I don't know.
Mouth was like this big.
Who are we talking
Brenna.
about? Oh, Brenna.
Anytime it's a story involved, and as of late, it's been you, but prior to you, it was her.
Because there was no me when there was her. With Sean, and Sean cannot be friends with both of us at the same time. It's either one or the other. And we've discussed this.
So you mean to say that if he's friends with her at however the fuck this works, this is fucking ridiculous. I'm not in high school anymore.
The captain is Sean, just so we know.
Yeah. He won't call you hey, you want to go whatever he does.
No, it's just whenever he's friends with one of us, he's usually fighting with the other one. So as of right now, he's not talking
So you
to
guys
Brenna for
feed
whatever
into his
reason.
you guys feed into his shit.
I don't feed into it. Shit just happens and then we stop talking.
Like what kind of shit usually? A stupid argument over Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, I don't fucking play that shit. Stop it.
How do you not?
I don't know. The last
Her
time
mouth
it happened.
just went like this. I was paying attention. I'm always on the prowl
But-
for a wide mouth.
The last time it happened was when I was sleeping with that guy that Candace fucked.
That's okay. I've heard that story.
Yeah, we've heard that one.
Everyone has
Where
heard that
where you slept with your best friend's boyfriend.
They weren't
At
dating.
least that's the version
they
I've heard
slept
from
together
Vince.
a couple times.
In the Bible, that means you're married. So you've been married and divorced hundreds of times with hundreds of different people.
She's not so with hundreds of people.
14. She's like,
She's
bitch,
bluffing,
you're
it's
selling me
higher.
short. It's closer to 20.
It's higher.
No,
I'm so
no,
glad
that's
he guessed
actually
lower.
like spot on.
Want to make it 15?
I'm okay.
But
sure?
you could go from 14 to another even number right away.
Right now.
Yeah. Maybe we could just fucking put a pillow over the coal and then go to 17. We could fill every orifice with the people in this basement. And if we got Nicole, she can put her fingers in your ears.
I get the butt.
I don't do the butt.
You've done
Yeah,
the butt.
that's what they all say.
I don't do the butt.
That's what they all say. They all.
We have some lorazepam somewhere we can get you all sorts of screwed up.
They all give up the butt eventually. Listen to that, folks. They all will eventually. You just gotta think like Barney Stinson. You always get a yes at some point.
You gonna say anything?
Nope.
Are you sure it's only 14 guys? I mean, you're a woman. I know you can't count. Is that 4 and 1 like supposed to be switched?
Are you insinuating that I'm a whore?
No, you're the one who used that word, miss.
Well,
I did not use that word. And so, by your definition, sleeping with 41 guys makes you a whore.
14, not 41.
Well, what does 14 make you?
I don't know. 41 just sounds way worse. How many people have you slept with?
Hold on.
Exactly.
No, I can think about this pretty quick, actually.
Yeah, I gotta think about this one too, actually.
7 or 8?
Yeah,
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
yeah,
Bullshit.
I'm closer to 9 or 10, but not much more.
So what is me and the 4 or 5 extra people?
So you already explained this. We gotta work for that.
Now I know. You know how much bullshit I had to tell to get those 7 or 8 women to sleep with me?
I had to make Corinne think I was an upstanding member of society for fucking 5 years.
Yeah, that was a fucking waste of time.
Yeah, it
I told
was.
you that from the get-go.
Apparently, Emily and Corinne didn't like each other very much, and it was.
I was drunk one time and I was probably Facebook stalking her and I accidentally added her. Fuck me, I'm sorry.
Hey, we can help you accomplish this fuck me goal.
Remember,
Well, what I'm curious about is your comment to me saying I slept with 7 or 8 women. Now, there's 1 or 2 ways you have a thought on this. Either you didn't get 7 or 8 women to sleep with you, you were in spandex. Or you believe it to be a different number.
I believe it to be a different number.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
Oh, well, I'm flattered, but it's not.
you know how much lies I have to tell? I'm a fat bastard. I gotta make up all sorts of shit. I'm a doctor to some people.
Are you gonna do something about that?
No, we don't do
There's a
anything
wall.
about it.
What is it?
It's his
phone.
phone. You know,
Why
I've
don't you get it?
Because it's his phone.
Whose?
the person who sleeps on that
People
side
who
of Dead
sleep
Air
over there.
Studios.
Does Robert still live here?
He's over there.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is he
I
sleeping?
heard him.
Are we not waking him
No,
up?
I heard him fucking last week. See, Nicole thought she was being quiet.
Okay.
But in
No,
the
wait,
midst of
shut
her
up,
being
shut up,
quiet,
shut up. Let it go.
it was a lot of.
No,
I'm
no,
like
no.
hearing that shit. Did I ever tell you about when I lived in Indianapolis?
Nobody cares.
No,
Yeah.
it's a funny sex story.
That was a good life decision you made.
Okay, first off, funny and sex story should never be in the same sentence.
Now,
ever.
when you say 14, is that 14 people in DuPage County?
Scattered.
In DuPage County, but if you go to like Cook County, it's like a dozen.
I mean, one was in Indianapolis, so that's not Cook County. What the fuck was that? I think it was Marion County.
You fucked them while you were in DuPage as well.
Well, yeah, but the first time I had
So
sex
did
with
you
him-
really move to Florida,
No, I didn't move to Florida.
to Indiana, and you were gonna marry this guy?
I wasn't gonna marry him.
You're such a liar.
I never said the word marry ever.
You said take advantage of financially, so same thing. It was those lines. It was right in those lines.
It might have been something like that, yeah.
I wish I slept with fucking double-digit women. Holy shit.
I'm knocking on the door and Emily's sitting right here. I'm ready for her, but she's just like, nah, man.
Nah, man.
We gotta make up for that surgery thing.
Hmm.
My arms mostly work now.
See, all you gotta do, if you don't want to think of yourself as a whore, is think this. Think this exact thought. Have I slept with as many or more people than John's sister? And if it's lower, you're not a whore.
I feel like if you take all the people in the room minus yourself and combine them, if it's lower, you're good to go. So
No, my
lower-
sister is pretty good. I mean, it's a couple dozen.
How?
My sister? My sister's been sucking dick since she was like 7 years old. Her and the little neighbor boy down the street were playing doctor for years.
That's pretty gross.
Did I know that, or?
Both the fact of and the fact that you know it.
Me and Dylan Shea. I can't remember if I was in high school or not. No, I was probably a senior. We got locked out of my parents' house, and we were hungry as shit. And we had some drugs to accomplish. So I knew we could sneak in through my sister's window. So we're crawling through the window, and lo and behold, my sister is fucking a black guy. So we just sit there, you know, they pause whatever it is they're doing. She's agitated, and finds it kind of funny. He's just embarrassed and is sitting there like this. Took my fat white woman. And then we're just chilling there for a solid 45 minutes.
Watching?
No, they stopped.
Oh.
Obviously. Yep, that's that story.
Yeah,
short.
Corinne's dad walked in on me fucking her once. He was like,
"Oh, you think
yeah.
that's bad?
I thought it was hilarious.
You think that's hilarious?"
I know you can't compare to you tying the bitch up in the ladder and such, but...
Oh, no, I'm not even thinking about that. The first time I met Julia's dad, she found me naked in her room.
That is funny.
And he starts yelling at me, "Get out! Don't put your clothes on, just go outside." I'm like, "Sir, it's cold, I'm putting my clothes on." He's, "No! Don't put your clothes on." And so I'm trying to have a conversation with him. My dick's just dangling there. And he's like, "I can see your penis, it's right there." "Sir, just calm down. Relax. Take a deep breath." He's like, "I will not." And he starts yelling at her. I'm like, "Dude, calm down." So I start putting my clothes on. I go to get my backpack. He's like, "No, leave your stuff here." I'm like, "I'm not going to do that, sir. I'm not going to do that at all. That's all my shit." Yeah, that doesn't... You don't really compare to that story.
As I was saying, he walked in, he's like, "Oh, you guys," he went back upstairs, she got his crime sitting there. I'm like, "I still got a boner, let me finish." And she told me no.
She was crying?
Because her dad saw her fucking...
Oh, then
like...
you're supposed to. Who cares what she says? She's crying. You know, anytime you can sleep with a girl who's crying,
That just
for
turned me
whatever
on.
reason.
Yeah, that just turned me on more. I was ready to go even harder.
That's when you get a super boner and you start getting that, ow, my stomach.
Yeah.
Which I actually, 2 days ago, got to use.
You know about the super boner?
I've come close. Now, we've discussed this.
Wait up, time out. The super boner. You have a guy, you know, let's say he normal erection. What's average these days?
I have no idea.
It's like 5.1 or something.
Have never looked that up.
I mean, that was in the love line. I think, let's say average is 5 inches for the hell of it. And one day, randomly, you are alone, and all of a sudden, it is 6 inches. That is a super boner. It happens occasionally. Nobody knows why.
That's not really a super boner.
Yeah, no, that's happened. I've seen that happen to guys before.
Or it's randomly bigger for no reason.
Yeah.
Well, I finally got to
didn't
use one. All right. Now, I've only had them around people, like an actual female who would allow me to put my penis inside her, maybe 8 times. All right. Well, I had one this past weekend. And
yeah,
I didn't realize it at first. I wasn't aware, so I wasn't prepared to, facilitate the kind of behavior that, and decorum and respect needed, when you got a super boner going on, and you don't know it. Now, when you know it, you're like, all right, I can either be a dick, and I can plow Brown down, or I can be a gentleman. Now, I didn't know what was going on at first, and then I heard the, ow, my stomach, and it was on. It was on like Donkey Kong.
That's always the best when that happens.
And I knew, sure as I knew the sun was going to rise today, that I have to take advantage of this moment in history. Because it doesn't always happen.
Very, very, very rarely.
And I took advantage of that moment. And I walked away walking kind of funny. Because my hips hurt. And a pain in my dick. Because when there's that much blood flow,
dead air happens. I'm just gonna keep pointing out every time you fucking do that.
it was magical. Now, my dad had this buddy in college whose dick was so big.
Yeah, I've
His
heard the
cock
story.
was so massive, if he got an erection, he would pass out.
How would you like to have fun with that?
Sounds awful.
It doesn't sound fun at all.
Yeah, it hurts.
You know, even with my, slightly above average penis, I've had the times where I sit there, start crying. I look at them like, "The fuck you crying for, bitch? It ain't black." And then they
Yeah,
get
you're
offended.
not Shorty Mac.
I know.
Do you know the exploits of Shorty Mac?
No.
Imagine
Imagine
something bigger in diameter than this by about half, and then about twice as long. And then for some reason, it's like 8 inches wide in the middle. His dick is so massive that he doesn't. All right, let me give you a physical demonstration.
Yeah.
He can't just be all like, bloop. No, he's got to be like this the entire time.
Yeah.
He's got to guide it with his hand, or it just falls out because it weighs like as much as a pizza, or like this box of cards. Actually, this is about the size of it.
How much does a pizza weigh?
A deep dish pizza. Did you Google Shorty Mac?
I'm working on it.
His videos are so funny.
Wow, just dicks everywhere.
That'd be Mr. Shorty.
Yep, yeah. He's like 4'11", so he's a
That's
quote-unquote shorty.
disgusting.
He's got it from a priapism. That's why it's got that girth in the middle.
He's relatively not long. Or yeah, it's a pretty decent
It's
length there,
long.
but it's fatter than shit.
It's long. It's about the size of her head. Like
Are you saying I have a long
no,
head?
like if its widest point, it's right from like here to here. So you gotta kind of unhinge your jaw a little bit.
She's having trouble.
Now, even if that's the only dick you ever sucking that dick by virtue makes you a whore. So if you suck 10 dicks half the size, you're not a whore, or 14 in your case.
How could you pull that off?
I'm kind of gagging a little bit.
Yeah, so was she.
And it wasn't a little bit.
Look, we have to end this monstrosity. I need her to do one more thing before she runs away. So, you have anything to say before I close this out?
Why did I come over?
We
You just need to say anything. Just start talking for a second. In the last 30, 40 seconds of
so
this.
today in the news on June 5th.
Today's not June 5th.
When I upload it, it might be. It's June 5th. Shut up, bitch.
We don't want them to know we're cheating.
They can't know that. Oh, I already told them we recorded 2 in a day. But you're only getting 1, motherfuckers.
We'll load this in a week.
Yeah, gotta keep up.
Perfectly when I'm not here so I can hide it from Julia's Facebook feed.
Yeah.
So I don't have to have a bout of domestic violence. I'll put that bitch in her place again.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. I said again.
We almost-